Welcome to Angie Chats and Tarot, and hello, Sagittarius. Welcome in. Thank you to all who have contributed to this channel. I really appreciate it. Your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations, your comments. Thank you. Let's get into your message. I wanted to mention to you, Sagittarius, the energy that I'm feeling right off the bat has something to do with holding back your emotions, or even holding back from victories, triumphs, happiness, abundance, something like that. So we'll find out what that's all about. Remember, not everything's going to resonate, but take what does, what's helpful to you, and leave the rest. Here we go. Knight of Cups upside, in the right side. So I was essentially seeing different energy, and the Nine of Cups upside down. Yeah, so I was actually seeing in my mind's eye this Knight of Cups upside down, holding back your emotions, but now you've got it right side up. You have it, however, with the Nine of Cups. So I feel like the message is going right into advice. If you're holding back from something emotionally, or if you're holding back from something victorious, victories, if you're holding back from abundance, if you're holding back from your own happiness, maybe you're doing this unaware, maybe you're doing this consciously, but that is the key, is to not hold back your emotions, to really embrace this. And then your Nine of Cups, your wishes, your hopes, your dreams of life, in life, don't come out upside down. It's like you're not getting there. But maybe you aren't aware of this, because I feel like the reason you're not getting there has something to do with this holding back your emotions. Maybe you think you're trying to help yourself, or be guarded in some way, but it is affecting your wishes and dreams that you want to come in. Page of Swords and Six of Cups, this holding back. So already the first card out is advice saying, don't hold back your feelings. Really do some deep diving here on yourself and your whys, your motivations, what you're up to, what you're doing, and dive deep into what's happening, so that you can dive even further into what are you doing that's contributing to that. Follow these trails that might be very detailed and lead you to someplace far in the past, maybe in your childhood. Something I believe has happened here in your childhood that has you holding back from people. You don't get emotionally attached to people. You don't show your emotions. But what you don't realize is that's equating to your here and now, and how things aren't coming in for you that the divine would like to bless you with. You know, let's just say, for example, love. You're holding back from people that you really do love romantically because of fear, something that's happened to you in the past. But be brave is the energy I'm seeing here. Tell these people how you feel. Just jump in with both feet as you work through issues from the past, because as you jump in, this Nine of Cups is going to spin to being in the upright. Hopes, wishes, dreams there for you. It's tied. What you're holding back from, that you think you're helping yourself, protecting yourself, is tied to bigger goals you want to achieve that aren't coming in, and you don't know why. It's because of a closed off energy as a whole towards people. That will be very challenging for some to open up, and it won't be easy. But the divine is certainly aware of that and will help you. Lean into your spirit team on that one. High Priestess, and your intuition. I feel like you're very sharp. I think you're very intuitive. And I think you know, maybe to a certain degree, that something's blocking you. I don't think you know specifically what's blocking you. And I don't think you know specifically what you're doing. That's why I'm saying follow these trails. They could be very detail oriented. See where the core is to some of this holding back, what happened there, how you can work through that and heal. More messages for our Saggy Magician. Yeah, because you're ready to manifest something. You're hoping things come in, but there's just something that's tripping you up. And I think you're a great manifester. In fact, I'm hearing you're even good with helping others to manifest. The process of it, telling people how to do it. But you yourself struggle, but there's some sort of block from your past. that affects a lot of this manifestation. Maybe you've been good at manifesting certain things, but I do feel there is some certain block here in some part of your life that you need to investigate. Strength, have the strength to do it. I think also this situation, whatever it was, and it could be many situations that have a common effect on you, have had a common effect, or it could be one instance. But they somehow contribute to your shadow side too. So there's something tied up with that's anxiety-ridden or anger-ridden or something there that's shadowy that's come out of these situations. I'm hearing mind, body, spirit, and I'm hearing balance. Working towards the balance of mind, body, spirit is the goal. The Emperor, yeah. A lot of leadership that you have shown in life, a lot of courage, a lot of leadership for others. Do that for yourself is what I'm hearing. Be the Emperor for yourself. I also get that you're so charismatic that oftentimes, you kind of hold the strings for other people. I feel like the message is do that always in a way that benefits them. Don't do that just because you can and you find it like a game. That will be just for a small percentage of you. But do that where that benefits them and turn that same love on yourself. And that's part of this, something here of holding back love, even for yourself, I believe. Really embrace yourself and embrace others. And have these incredible skills that you have working for you and others, like this incredible charm you have and leadership that you possess. King of Swords. Also, you're very intellectual and you're strategic. Make sure you're pulling the strings if you can, as you do strategically for the good of others and for yourself. I hear that again. Okay, don't be blind to... It's a really delicate energy that I'm just going to kind of hammer right through. Because if I hang there in that energy too much, I also will be upset. So let's just get right through it. And I feel like that's the energy anyway, which is just get right to this. Just start opening up and take it in baby steps. But just get on the actual initiation of this happening. But what you might be blind to is a feeling of, hey, this happened to me. And so there's some sort of vengeance there or ticked off attitude. And now I'm going to do it to somebody else. Spirit is saying that's more shadow and that's just not ever where you want to be. You want to say, this happened to me. I can help from this happening to anybody else. I can put an end to this. So that's a very simplified, let's push through this point, but I know you get the point, and I think it's just better to push through it, be clear, get there, move on. The Hermit, because that's for you to individually work on, and you can, but it's going to be a personal journey that should be personal. Okay, the Hermit is here. That's what it's going to be. Exactly. The personal journey you go on, the enlightenment that you will receive. Do the work. Spirit is saying, do the work. More messages for our Sag. Four of Pentacles. This is someone tightly hanging on to something. Don't hang on to this experience, these experiences, the feelings that are surrounding you about them. Really, really try with all your might to do what you can to heal from this in whatever ways you need to reach out to others or help yourself. Let it go. Let it go and don't let it fester in you and don't let it continue to somebody else. Again, I want to just disclaimer this by saying this message, we could spend a lot of time being very emotional on this. I recognize that. That might be another read. But that's your part of the journey. That's your homework. And I don't want to invade that. So I want to get to the message, which is solution. And you notice that's the first card that came out. It was like, let's just get right to the heart of the matter. Let's get to the solution. This is about not holding back anymore. And this is about working through issues from the past. Okay, so that's the energy that I'm respecting and moving with. Okay, 8 of Wands, here we go. A lot of communication that needs to take place. It's quick. And I think you'll find once you start opening up and working, this might be a floodgate situation. Energy is going to move quickly here. But as hard as this may be, know that, it's like if the dam breaks and the water floods, and you just stay to the surface or you keep swimming until eventually you're in calmer waters. And take it in baby steps. This is a big deal. This is a big project. This is a big emotional undertaking. More messages for our Sag. 4 of Swords. And take breaks when you need to. This work may burn you out. It may burn you out several times. But work at it each day, I'm hearing. Each day, work at it a little bit. And I think part of, and we can all relate to this, part of not taking on something just so big like this is because it's so big. So spend a little time with it and say, okay, today I give this 10 minutes. Tomorrow I give it 15. Keep working on it until it becomes easier. Keep working on it until that water is something that you're swimming in that's calmer. Ask for help, I'm hearing. Ask people for help. That's part of the problem too, is feeling like you can't ask for help. Just start out with simple phrases or simple actions. I'm going to find someone that I like, that I can speak to, someone that I know, someone who's a professional. I'm going to make the call. That's my job for today. That's me acting on this project, I'm going to call it today. Okay. Or it's, I'm going to really kind of mull around who would be good, who could I trust with this information. Then I'm going to pick a person. That's my project for today on the bigger project. Yeah, that sort of energy. And when it gets too much, I'm going to take a break for the day. But I feel like sometimes these projects, and I don't even really want to call them projects, but again, I'm trying to just get the message out and be more straight in that manner. But this big undertaking, this emotional undertaking, I think that's better phrased. You may have avoided it because I see with the High Priestess, you're very intellectual and intuitive. So you know something has to change here and you know what needs to be worked on. Maybe not specifics, but you know you need to go there. You need to move closer to the shadow. It's tough work. A lot of people don't want to do it. But so much good comes out of the work. So keep that in mind. Have that motivate you. But because these undertakings are so huge, sometimes we're like, no way. I don't even want to go there. That's just too big. That's a tidal wave that's going to hit. That's why I'm saying take it in baby steps. Hit that tidal wave with just a little bit at a time and take the breaks when you feel burnt out, but get back in it. Get back in. Get back in the game. Stay pretty steady with this, even if you have to take a little break here and there. King of Wands, it's sideways. So I'll read it both ways. King of Wands in the reverse can be very self-serving, can be very selfish. The energy is that of, where you take your charisma and your magnetism and work that against others and think that's clever and somehow get something out of that. But while registering that it's negative energy you're putting out there. Whereas the King of Wands in the upright uses that for good and is very charismatic in that they can change up a room and they can do, it's like, take those skills and do good with it. You've been blessed with these skills. Now something has happened that has just really ticked you off. And so you're taking those skills and you're maybe taking it out on others. But the message is, do good with the skills you've been blessed with. And if you're holding back due to something from the past, if you're holding back emotionally, you're only hurting yourself. Ten of Wands. It's all about burdens. So yeah, we all have them and they all come from different places. But what I really like about this card too is the person is almost to their destination with the load that they have on their back. So you will find that too, I'm hearing, in these scenarios. You feel really weighed down. It's very heavy energy, but you're almost to the end, or you'll get there. You'll feel like, for some of you who have been working on this, you're almost to the end, or you use that as your motivation. I will get to a point where I'm almost to the end. I will go the distance with this. There's a lot of good that can come out of this work that will be very difficult. A lot of good that can come from it for you and for others, but particularly for you, because it's a journey and a mission for an individual. It's a private journey. Seven of Wands is here. Yeah, you feel like you've had to really defend yourself from a very young age against a lot of people. But Spirit is highlighting to me that this card also shows, even through all the strength that this person has and everything that they've had to go through, notice that on their chest is love. And Spirit is acknowledging that even though it's been rough and you're asking yourself why, would be an answer only your divine team or your spiritual guidance can give you, the whys. And sometimes the whys are cryptic, but keep working at that. But the main part of this card is to show that you still have the capability to stand just as strong, even stronger, and stand in love. Not in revenge, not in getting somebody back, not in, I took it, now it's your turn. In love. This no longer happens. I can make a difference in people's lives, or I can help people who have been here too. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So again, this is referring to that holding back and not putting effort in where you can make a difference. The message is go all in for yourself and for others. Put in the work, put in the time, put in the effort situations require on many different levels I'm seeing in your life, and notice how your life changes when you switch around that energy. We've got the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, when we're talking about switching up that energy, we're showing now that you don't even see that you're going to become very inspired. You're going to become more social. You're going to become more involved as you really look at yourself. Look at how he's got the magnifying glass. You're going to see yourself in different ways. But the important thing about this card is that you come out with a whole new inspiration in life. Queen of Cups, very nurturing for others. This is what we're talking about, being a leader to others, caring for others, supporting others. And you say, why should I do that? I'm hearing some of you say, why should I do that when it wasn't done for me? Because here's why. Because it needs to be done for you, and it's going to have to come from you. And you'll notice when you switch around that energy and you do for others, you're going to attract that energy. It's going to start coming towards you, and others will do that for you too. But if you block it, and you sit there in an energy of wasn't done for me, or I'm not going to let this in, you're just going to get more of that. You're going to get more energy around you that's not supportive, not helpful, and is negative. and pushes you away, or doesn't lead you places that are beneficial to you. Five of Pentacles, it leads you to lack. It'll lead you to lack if you stay in this negative energy of, it wasn't done for me. Do it now. Do it for others, because it will be something you're doing for yourself at the same time. I'm not going to get emotional in this read. We're going to keep moving, okay? But you know where you are in this, and I can see it too, and there have been a lot of towers. There's a lot of emotion here. There's a lot of destruction. Now it's time to heal. Final messages for our Saggy. Sideways, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. Yes, this whole energy surrounding you and the past and things that have happened to you in the past, everything hangs in the balance as far as how you handle this. You know, it's all connected to your happiness, whether you're happy or unhappy. That's why this card, the Sun, comes out sideways. Whether you're abundant or not. And that's how we started this read. Holding your emotions back is affecting your abundance, your happiness. There was a third thing, it'll come to me. But your abundance, the Ten of Pentacles. That's why it's sideways too, because it's how you choose to handle this. It's how you choose to move forward. Move forward in doing the work and being positive about it will make the difference in happiness and abundance. Let's go one more time. Ace of Swords, truth. It's going to be a journey of truth, self-discovery. You'll find the keys here. Notice how the key goes right to the intellect spot there in her brain. Crown chakra, meditation, always promote that sort of thing. You know, really, really go deep with yourself here. It's going to be a deep journey. Okay, let's see. I think what you don't see coming is that this can lead to a lot of new collaborations and a lot of new friendships that are good for you to be around. You know, that support that you need. That you know you need, but you give it a sidearm, you know, you keep it at bay. Let it in. Let people help you. Also, get on that mission to help yourself. And then spread what you've learned to help others. Spread that good energy to help others. A change in the wind, exactly. You're the change. There's rumbling of the change. That's what Spirit's bringing into your life here, as well as in this message from the get-go. We went right to the heart of the matter. We didn't even dance around. There's a change in the wind. You're the change. You're the change for others as well. Okay, what I'm seeing with this card, I thought maybe another would pop, but what I'm being drawn to here is to remind you that you're the zebra. You don't change your stripes here. You stay strong and sturdy as you do the shadow work. But notice that the home may be reference to the past. That's blowing away. It doesn't stand up to the strength that you have. The structure is crumbling, but you're not. You're staying steadfast. You don't change. You're the foundation there in that photo. You are the change. If we were to watch this card continue, that house, if you will, would be blown away, but the zebra would still be standing. That's your message, Sag. I hope you like it. I hope you got something out of it, maybe here and there, or you resonated with quite a bit of it. quite a bit of it and you find it helpful. If that is the case, please like, share, subscribe, and comment on this channel. That really helps it. And until next time, we always remember who we are and remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.